This is the upstairs of our house that I built on stream, but I have kind of refined the house a little bit since then. This building is built out of the Flotsam set, which is one of the building sets you get when you buy the Isle of Siptah map. So yeah, the inside looks a bit different. It's mostly the way it was before, but I've kind of chipped away at it a little bit. You'll see the outside looks kind of more different. And I have crafted the early benches. We've got an armourer's bench, tannery, we've got a lot of storage here, grinder, fireball cauldron, alchemist bench, carpenter's bench, and one dryer, which we'll use to dry wood and get resin from it. Casting table for making glass flasks, and a thrall pot, which is a very good early game refrigerator. It doesn't completely stop decay on food, but it greatly increases the time on it. So you can see in here I've got 4 hours and 39 minutes, and if I take it out of there, it's 27 minutes. Then I've got my furnaces for cooking up my ores, tanner's table for stripping hides to put into the tannery over here. Regular hides, you don't need to do anything to them. You just put them in here with some bark, cook them, and get some leather. And tar is an offshoot of that. And the blacksmith bench. Out here, I've got a couple more benches. I've got my tinker's bench, which I use for making mods for my weapons and armor, including an armor reduction kit, which is very handy. Artisan bench for crafting a bunch of decorative items, including the ones from DLCs. And here's my saddler's work table. We're going to be using this today because I want to make a saddle for a horsey, because we're going to go out on some adventures. We're in this beautiful place on the map, which is called the Violet Isle, all the way in the west over here, which isn't my favourite kind of place to live, but I've never lived over here before. My favourite place to live is this island here, and this is where I live on our server. And that reminds me, if you haven't already and you want to, you can join our Isle of Siptah server, which started the day I did day 1. Just join our Discord, go to the pin messages in the Conan Exiles channel, you'll find joining instructions. All right, so the first thing I want to do is make a saddle. We're going to go out on our adventures today. What I want to do, and what I kind of prioritise doing when I play Siptah, is to start sorcery, leveling sorcery as soon as possible, and try to level it up as quickly as possible, because there are no no obelisks on this map without using a mod, and there's no means to teleport unless you use a mod on this map. So I want to make teleportory stones, which you can make through sorcery. On day 1, we went over here to the Cave of Karak, which is where you learn sorcery on Siptah. It's exactly the same as the one on Exiled Lands. We got a horse from here. Fortunately, I left a mark. And then we travelled over here. I want to go fight a couple of spider bosses, see if I can get a legendary, maybe a Nemedian. And then I want to get some early resources for our Thaumaturgy bench, which we haven't crafted yet, because we need to get some crystal. Let's make ourselves a saddle first. Okay, I have some leather cooked up. This is a nice place because there's iron nearby, there's coal nearby. There are purple lotus flowers on this map, on this little island. Deer for leather. It's quite good. Lots of trees. Okay, let me craft my saddle. There we go. Let me give my saddle to my friend. So I do have a bunch of like steel tools, which I think we got. We just got them as we were travelling around on day 1. So I've got a steel skinning knife. I've got an Acaronian pick. Oh, we already have a sickle. There you go. I'm blind. Okay, so let's go fight the spider, friendo. I'm going to take this guy with me, just so I've got a friend, really. Dun, 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 dun. You see, we've got a bunch of coins. I'll put them on the horse. He's got some heals. Let's get him some more. You know I like to fight spider bosses early game. Okay. Now, if he dies, he doesn't have a lot of HP, but we can always revive him now. I've been playing a lot of different games, so if I'm rusty today, you're going to have to forgive me, because you play different games and putting stuff in boxes is... Yes, different buttons, right? Right, you're coming with me. Let's take all our gold. I don't know if we want to take silver as well. Let's take all our cash. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of sorceress spell pages for our sorcery. We've also got a couple of flasks that we picked up. And some glowing essence. I chose Zath at the start of the game. So I'm going to try and get weathered skulls from spiders. I also have some grey lotus as well, which is good. All right. Perfect. Now, I haven't respec'd since the first episode. We put all our points in expertise. Let me just put... We'll get up to Beast of Burden, shall we? And hopefully we won't die. I'd like some points in agility. Weapon-wise, I've got Trollbane. I've got some stone daggers. I'm going to use those to fight the spider. You know how I like to do that. And we'll use the sickle to get some Gossamer. So we have some silk for, like, decorations and stuff. I just have the bare minimum amount of aloe leaves. Really bare minimum. Although there are quite a lot of aloe plants on this little island. So I'm going to break from the norm. Let's go, people. Okay, so let's take the horsey. We'll level it up a bit. We'll go fight the spiders that are nearby, which is one of the reasons I wanted to live here. I have marked them on the map, so I know where to go. We'll go to this one first. I don't remember which one's which. One of them is a spider that drops the Nemedian, and then the other one is a demon spider, as far as I remember. Do I have everything? Who can say? I got my horse, I got my sickle. I'm kind of interested in that new Avowed game that's coming out soon. Now that I've kind of finished the main body of the, like, Enshrouded playthrough, expect me to kind of continue the Siptah series now. I'd like to do at least one of these a week. It might be more than that, it depends. Depends what else we get into. But there are more games coming out. I'm also looking for a new game to do a playthrough on as well. So yes, any suggestions? Crashing has dramatically improved me in recent weeks. I'm really glad to hear that. That's good. How is your loading time in the game? Because I thought that they'd fix that in the most recent hotfix. But I find I still have to have the whole intro playing. I know that you can choose to skip that by changing the config. But all it does is just mean you get a black screen while the game loads instead of a movie. I guess, peeps. Alright, head to spider number 1. We're going to do it solo. I don't have a cleaver. I can't remember if it's cleaver or hatchet that's best for weathered skulls. But I am going to make a... look how beautiful this is. It's so beautiful. I love this map. Simozora's Glory, which is good for horses as well. This is the best healing food for horses. And then it's 10 heals per second, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But you can see that vines will give them the best chance of leveling and vitality. I don't really care about that, honestly. I mean, some people like to really min-max with the food they put on their thralls for leveling, but it really just adds a couple of percentage points. I mean, in the scheme of things, I don't think it's really important. So there you go. Just my thought about it. I used to be like, oh, let me give them steak for vitality. I would just prefer to give them gruel, really. I also want to give him some of this pork just to buff his strength a little bit. There you go. I'd rather do that and then buff him with that as well. So now he's got 25% strength damage buff from the pork that we gave him, 15% from the salted pork. There you go. And he's sated and whatnot. He's a happy chappy. Dun 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 dun. I could use this axe to fight the spider, but you know I like to use my daggers. It's a good way to kind of warm up. Here we go, some spiders. So there's the demon spider. And I don't really want to fight the demon spider because demon spiders are all like corrupty and stuff. So I'm going to probably try. We'll see if we can kill these little spiders without aggroing the big guy. Because I want some... I'd like some Gossamer. Do we have any arrows? I do have some arrows. Okay. What do you have, bud? He's got a mace. They're a good source of XP as well. Okay. So it's good to know that these guys are here. Because I'm going to want to harvest them for weathered skulls. There we go. You can also use a hatchet to get quicker. I know most of you know this, but like when people watch this back on YouTube, they might not know. There you go. So I'm probably going to run past this guy. And go to the other guy. Dun, 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 dun. But we are going to go and clear our corruption. I don't have a dancer yet, but we're going to go to the Northern Island. Right, are you ready to run, my friend? I don't think I've fought a boss yet. So I don't think I have a skeleton key. Put anything heavy on the horse? Okay, we're going to run past this guy. Dun, 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 dun. I presume these are just like regular chests. Look at that. That's good stuff. I'm not going to pick that up right now. We'll get it on the way back. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Loads of spiders. Dun, dun. There's also a bunch of like bosses and things up here in that like city. We'll level up a bit first. Are there any good cooking, farming, overhaul mods? I haven't used any. Right, here's my friend who drops the Nemedian. We should be able to get a key from, hopefully. Right. Stop following. Stop following. So he's going to heal up from his snackages. All right. I think last time we met, the, what is it called? Sacred Hunt event was on, and now it's the Headhunter event. So you shouldn't get attacked at night, but I think I have nighttime on quick. Okay, daggers, daggers, daggers. Did I have more? I think we should be good with just 2. Okay. Wish me luck, people. I'm super rusty. Swapped out better thralls and unlocked plus with improved thralls and quality of life mod. Very nice upgrades. I've seen a couple of people mention something like that recently. All right, sir. I'm like way rusty. If you could, you know, cut me some slack. So this guy I think is exactly the same as the one in the Dregs dungeon on the Exiled Lands. Except with like different drop rate basically. Or the spider in Skittering Cavern. So the fight is actually somewhat easier. Just going to get that 20 stack of bleed on. Spiders are my favourite way to get legendaries early game. I'll take my time. All my points really are in expertise. I don't have any agility. I've got a couple of points in vitality. Just stay away from the business end. That tick damage is what we're looking for. Just watch my stamina. Just walking away. Get comfy, people. Didn't hit on the second hit then. So the only thing I don't like about this one is if you do it at night time. So I would avoid just like nighttime. It looks like it's going to be. Same thing as those 2 mods, but on one also being actively updated. Yeah. So I haven't had any issues with improved quality of life or better thralls. If I do have problems with them, then I will think about changing them. But it is good to hear what you guys are using, obviously. I don't know about you guys on the servers or like in our community. Presumably everything's working with this with the mods. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I think the devs working bug fix is a good use of time. And will it in turn give them more confidence to keep adding more content? So I did make a video about this recently called The Future, which is on my YouTube channel, talking about the changes to the content updates and my thoughts about it. But yeah, I mean, I think they've got a new game coming out, haven't they? Soon, June. I don't know how soon. I don't have like inside knowledge on that. And I've seen a lot of people say, which I think is probably a decent take, that they want to make sure that their other games are kind of working properly. They want to kind of, you know, affect their kind of PR or whatever. And also, you know, they brought out so many new updates, and every time when they change anything in this game, something breaks. So it is a good idea, definitely, I think, to just take a minute and improve things, basically. So you can at least get in the game and everything runs normally. I hope that that means that they're going to be looking like to update the game a lot more in the future. That's what I hope. But I don't know what the bigwigs are like thinking, honestly. Being able to favorite thralls and being able to send them home. Yeah, definitely. I think we should have those kind of things, especially now that we're collecting people from cages on both maps. I think you want to be able to send somebody to a home that you've programmed. Yep. Because you could, like, you know, if you want to think about the lore, you could communicate with another human. This is where you're going. Go to my house, kind of thing, you know. So then you would be able to collect people from cages. Because they don't always respawn, do they, the cages? There you go. Get back here, Mr. Nemedian. Yeah. There we go. First piece of legendary armor. Let's get our key, hopefully. Yep, skeleton key. There you go. And some Gossamer. Demon blood. Chitin. Beautiful. Okay, that went to plan. You can follow me. You can follow me. Now, it used to be that you would access a legendary chest next to world bosses, but my favourite place to get chests is from the steps around the tower in the centre of the map. So we might go there. It is quite dangerous there, like really early in the game. There's a lot of skeletons and stuff. But we're going to take this, like take stuff back, repair things, and then we're going to head up to this northern island. Yep. Check my little list of things to do. Yep. So let's go get some crystal next. Do I have to get rid of anything? Don't care about that. Let's equip the Nemedian. So that gives us 143 armor value. I like this because it karmically repairs tools, weapons, and tools and weapons in your hands whilst you're wearing it, and you receive damage. It doesn't work on unique items, which are these yellow bordered items. It doesn't work on legendaries either, but anything that you would be able to craft yourself, like basic items like this, it will repair them as you take damage. There you go. But it also is just like 143 armor value, you know. So there you go. I don't know if I can make an armor reduction kit yet. Can I? Level 26, 3 levels. I'm tempted to not wear it, because if it takes damage, I can't mod it. So let's go back. Should we just go on? Yeah, let's go to the Lay Shrine of the Demon. I want to get some crystal, and then let's go up to the north as well. Dun. Bum. There, that's from my screen. There you go. It is also very cold. It is, yes. It's not like extremely cold in a way that you'll get damaged. But if you get hit by an enemy, I would quite like to loot that chest. Let's kill these spiders for XP. And Gossamer. I have no stamina points. There we go. Okay. It feels very clunky, that axe, I must say. Okay, let's get some Gossamer. There's some strange visual lighting bugs. So it's nighttime. When I step here, look at the brightness. See? Some weirdness on this map. I haven't seen that since I last played on this map, but it was a thing before. How do they communicate with another human? How absurd! I know. You know, I'm not into that kind of thing, but you know, feasibly, if they're kind of concerned about the law, then we could send new friendos back to us, couldn't we? Back to our house. So, am I going to be able to get past this guy and loot the chests? If I put a point... There you go. Now I have Beast of Burden, so I can move at full speed whenever encumbered. So I should be able to loot the chests and run away. Okay. So I could fight him, but I don't want to, because he's got this bloody corruption attack that, like, drags you in. And I hate it. Bum. Okay. What did we get on our chest? We got 24 heavy padding. I like that. This is why I'm not wearing the Nemedian, because it's like a teeny tiny bit of damage. And I won't be able to use it. I won't be able to mod it. Let's go home, people. Everyone using those stamina health bars. That it's Hozav's UI mod. I do have a video, exclamation mark mods Conan, about the mods that I use. Dun, dun, dun. Guess you cannot use that on unmodded. That's right, absolutely. Yep. I do think at this stage, look how beautiful this game is. This map, particularly. So one of the reasons I wanted to build here. I do think at this stage of the game, it would be really nice for them to integrate some of the most popular quality of life mods wherever possible. They have done that in some cases, like Fashionist. The ability to kind of display your weapon on your hip, that kind of thing. What else have they done? I don't know. But I think integrating some more of the mods would be good, definitely. Because people on console deserve to be able to have quality of life improvements too, don't they? You know? And if you play on officials, which I did for years, and still do sometimes. I think it really bugged me about Siptah is how the sun doesn't traverse the full map. First space I built there was permanently in shadow. Was it in the kind of the trees? There are some like dingy places, definitely. So I've gone south of our base. Sir, could you stop it? Okay. What do I have? A skinning knife. Someone's after us. There he is. Yeah, if you don't like the dark places, then the Isle of Dawn is fantastic. I do really like that. Part of the map. Mods Conan. Mods Conan. No space between. If only if you had a map item which you could give to thrall as a trigger to send them home. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things they could do. Is this where we live? Yeah. Let's just go deposit some stuff. Sun only crosses. The sun only crosses in the northern hemisphere. Console players. No, I don't have that here, sorry. I don't believe that. I mean, I know you're probably joking, but some people say that seriously, and I think it's ridiculous. So, that's absurd. Over 5,000 of my hours in this game were on PlayStation. So, I like the house. I've made some kind of improvements. I wasn't really pleased with the, like, proportions, so I've been, like, fiddling around with it. And I think it looks kind of cozy. It's obviously just a starter base. We'll build something big and grand in tier 3. But I probably will keep this one as it is here. Okay, so let me just see what I want to put away, because I don't want to carry all this stuff with me. Armor stuff. Let's put it in our armor's bench. Armor. Any hides in the tannery. Gossamer. Yeah, so I can't make my mods yet for my helmet, so I'm probably not going to use it yet, even though it is a really good thing to get, like, early game. I also need to repair my items. Let's repair. That's at 77. It's at 50. Let's repair our gloves first. Anyone else find it really awkward to, like, mod stuff? Okie, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Thank you. Anyone here isn't in our Discord would like to join our Discord, you don't have to be a sub. I just like to mention it. And that's the best way to join our servers as well. Here you go. Let's do the paints. I tend to repair stuff in benches, I guess, but... There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Can I repair you, friend? Need a bunch of stuff. Okay, so now things aren't going to break immediately. As we pick up repair kits, we'll just repair our gear. Have they fixed the inventory bug on officials? I haven't, apart from refreshing timers, I haven't been on an official recently since the hotfix. And the inventory bug is the most obnoxious bug, in my opinion, on officials at the moment. Is it fixed? Has there been any improvement to it? Quick stack. Do I have any demon blood anywhere else? Maybe? Put it in here. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I'd rather probably just make new daggers, actually. All right. What have you got? Let's make sure we have a bit of space because I want to be able to put stuff on the horse to carry. Coal can just go in here. Some snackages. All right. Dried wood can go in the carpentry bench. Okay, so we're going to go get some crystal now. I think we're ready. I have this terrible habit of like forgetting things. So I'm always like second guessing myself. So we're going over here to the Lay Shrine of the Demon to get some crystal because crystal spawns in a bunch of these places. I also need things like glowing goop. We can get that on the shoreline, and I want to go up here to do some buying from the merchants and to clear our corruption because there's a dancer up there. So we're just going straight up. We need to go east. Let's go up a bit first. Okay. We go be social bit, catch a later. All right, lovely. Modding gear. It's a bit clunky, it is, yeah. It's nice if you do it in a bench, it's all right. But it's a bit awkward. The inventory's a bit awkward, definitely. Hello, Oki. Hello, hello. Hello, Courier. I sort of got a computer, but I'm not sure it can run Conan. It has a GT 730 GPU. I don't even know what that is, Courier. That's exciting, though. What are your plans for it? Was it a gift or something? Modding, yeah, I got you. I bit the bullet instead and built on the shadowy dark island. But added gloom, did you? I don't know if I can do that. It's so freaking dark on the Isle of Dusk, which is this one down here. You want somewhere like, if you want to build something really moody and dramatic or Halloweeny or something like that, that's great. The Maelstrom starting. Have I been on the horse yet? You know, the horse is really just a decoration rather than utility for me. It's just really the dude that carries my stuff. Okay. So, to the Lay Shrine. And then up there. Let's go, peeps. That, like, for a laptop. I don't even know what that equates to. Is it, like, lower than a 1060? Question mark. 1080. Hello, Jim. Hello. Yet to catch our streams from the beginning. Jim, I saw your email. I forget what... It was you that sent me an email, wasn't it? You had a problem where your computer crashed, your game crashed, you lost some items. If it's in single player, my suggestion would just be to admin back what you lost, if that's the case. Not only is it gloomy, but it's also hot, practically desiccates you. Yeah? Hello, Rex. Hello, hello. Yeah, if you lose anything in single player, the easiest thing to do is just to admin, like, put yourself back where you were, really, I think. It's an old laptop that I've had lying around. Usually play on PS5, like to be able to try different games and use mods when I do. The only thing about computers I'm trying to figure out when... Yeah. Yeah. It depends what kind of game you want to play. If you want to play some, like, simple... This is doing nothing. Is he having a sleep? What are you doing? Are you in the ground? What are you doing? Can I get you to move? We need, like, a hammer or something. I don't have any points in strength. Oh, let's just chip him down. There you go. Yeah, if you want to play survival games, then RAM is really important. I mean, the CPU is always going to be important, but also your GPU is going to be important as well. So, I don't know. I don't know. There's that horrible scorpion boss that we can't fight yet. Let's go to the Lay Shrine. So we're gathering mats to kind of start our sorcery journey. I need some crystals to make the Thaumaturgy bench. So this Maelstrom, while I'm in its range, I'll have like a notice on my HUD. I'll run into it. Should be able to get into it without going too far. Enemies will spawn in and will target us. So I'm not going to fight it right now. I have increased the cooldown. Reduce the cooldown. Yeah, increase the cooldown on it. Should show when I get into it. There you go, inside the Maelstrom. So while I'm inside the Maelstrom, enemies will zap in like lightning and will attack me. But you can change the settings so that like certain people have to be in it, I think. Okay. Let's go to the Lay Shrine. If you get attacked, you get overwhelmed, that kind of thing. Just leave the Maelstrom area. It only spawns in the center of the map. So anywhere else, you'll just see it looks a bit windy. It will probably interfere with my ability to get crystal. That's the only problem. And there you go. Enemies zapping in. We're just here for some crystal buds. A horse is a good idea. If you run out of stamina, then you'll get knocked off your horse. Be careful about that. Right, crystal, crystal, crystal. Crystal, crystal, crystal. Where's the crystal? I see iron. There's brimstone. I need some brimstone. I don't know. People should spawn in really close to us. So I do have Beast of Burden. So it's not a bad time for me to get a bit of iron. But what I'm not really like fit for is fighting right now because I only have points really in expertise for harvesting. See the enemies over there. Can I avoid them? So this is different. So normally they spawn in right next to you. Interesting. I don't see crystal peeps. I guess there'll be crystal, like, maybe outside vaults and stuff. Oh, I think this is our cue to leave. See ya! Let's go, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Big dog, big dog, big dog. Okay, perfect. We're going the right direction. Go, 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 go. Okay, so we are going to... Oh, God. The northern kind of most isle. So we should be able to leave the Maelstrom area. That tower in the centre is going to be my due north. Let's go. All right. Hello, people. Oh, the black stones are crystal. Okay. Crystal's just saying the random mineable. I see. Oh, so just E on it. Okay. Well, we'll look out for some bigger nodes then. Hi. There's a lot of like really interesting, quote unquote, like creatures on this map that are very much in keeping with like the movies, which is kind of cool. They have like a weird like art style. It's very cool. They're very different from the Exiled Lands. This map is crazy. Hi. Those sounds are very familiar though, aren't they? Right, we'll look out for like crystal nodes anyway. Let's go to the Northern Island. The plan is to cleanse our corruption, buy a camel and just see what else we can buy there really. Oh, shittles. I don't know why I got knocked off my horse. Oh, I wasn't looking at the horse's stamina. I was only looking at my own. Loads of weird creatures. Okay. Let's get down from here. Bricadia, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Exclamation mark socials if anyone wants to join the Discord. There's a link there. Exclamation mark Twitch, exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat. If you'd like a chance to win a DLC for this game of your choice. Which also includes Siptah. If you don't have the Siptah map and you want that, you can have that if you want to. Right, I'm going to keep going. Listen, aggressive people. Let me avoid you all. So we're only like level 24. We could fight them, but I don't really want to get into like a big fight and get killed right now. Dun, 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 dun. When we come back, we'll go via the tower and hopefully get a legendary from the chests around the tower at the steps with our key that we just got. I just want to kind of keep out of the way of these enemies. They're not super like tough. At the end of all the round, like the waves of attacks, there will be like tougher creatures. Now here is a really fantastic place to get crafter and fighter thralls. This is the I forget what it's called. It's the Cimmerian camp anyway. All the same fighters and crafters from Mounds of the Dead you'll find in there. They'll just have the words accursed in their name. So there you go. So we're going to go past here. It's really, really good. It's a very tough camp. Here is a good place to get elephant hides. Show you where I am. Just north of the tower, basically. And you'll find like the equivalent of Thunderfoot here as well. There you go, elephant graveyard. Kind of keeping my eye out for crystal. Dun, 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 dun. It's such a different like map, isn't it, from Exiles? If you build within the Maelstrom area, you shouldn't get attacked when you're within your land claim. That used to be the case. I'm interested to know if it's any different for you. Dun, dun, dun. Just going north. There's a little Cimmerian camp just over here to our left. Dun, 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 dun. Just up ahead. Now there is a vault up here as well, so maybe we go past the Cimmerians, give them a quick hello as we run past. I'm gonna make sure I've got enough stamina to do so. And I might go there to get some spiders at some point. Hi! I'd expect them to be just as tough as Mounds of the Dead friendos. Hi! Oh damn. Everything's fine. Manage our stamina. That might be silver there, actually. Sorry, didn't mean to trample on your toes. Lots of Gossamer. We lived up here on one of my playthroughs. Did like a big, creepy, gothic, spidery sort of house, if you remember that, peeps. That's on YouTube. So where's the vault? There's the vault. Now, there might be some crystal outside the vault. There's definitely a bunch of spiders. This is the spider vault. You get loads of ichor from this one. This is crystal. Yeah, just pieces. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. That's what we want. May as well get a bit of black ice while we're here. Look at that XP going up. Okay, that's the Maelstrom ending. Beautiful. And then it should go back to being sunny. You can hear the heartbeat. Here we go. Brimstone as well. Sweet. Good. It's good to get some mats when you're like... Because I like to start with expertise. And then you can usually... I think 2021, you can... I think, yeah, level 20, you can spec into Beast of Burden, which gives you the ability to like move at full speed whenever encumbered. I like to kind of start with that because there's a lot of lootable items now at the beginning of the game. It's a good idea to kind of do this now. And then we can respec. Why are you like orange? Do you know what's really funny? When I was playing Enshrouded the other day, I logged in and all my magic chests were like bright pink. Has anyone had that happen? I took some pictures. I'll put it in the Discord later. Why does it do that? Is it because my pick isn't high enough level? It's just got to be a bug, isn't it? Sorcery cave, of course I can. The cave of Karak on Siptah is right there, which is good because if you spawn in bottom right, we usually like run up to that first. There it is. I'll have a sip of coffee. Yeah, we were headed here, Karen. I've read that as Anna is proudly partnered with Nintendo. That's funny. I have an issue when playing co-op on the physics on the other person's torso doesn't move with the other body. Only the host PC is driving me crazy. I've had that before. Let me just turn this heater up. Ricky, you want to go out? Yeah. Open the door one sec. The cat wants to be freed. Yeah, I had that. So I had it so that my friends' boobs were like, how do I just describe this? Like an elastic band. As they moved around, the physics were completely crazy. Did you have that? Were you using improved quality of life mod? This is like a long time ago. That's the last time I saw this. Yep, his Squeaky has been freed, by the way. It's Gossamer. We can use our sickle on that. We may as well get a bunch of Gossamer. But let's get some iron while we're here. Yes, it was, yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's anything you can do about that, really. If you've done anything to the physics, has it... So, standard IT question. Did you log out and log back in again? Did they log out and log back in again? This is my question. There's no enemies here right now. Just get some mats. It's so liberating having beast of burden, isn't it? Respawn. Respawn Two. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, lovely. That's very nice of you. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy ad-free viewing, people. Thank you, lovely. It's hungry work journalist. Thank you, lovely. Very nice of you. Exclamation mark ticket in Twitch chat for a chance to win a DLC of your choice, including Siptah. If you have a friend who wants to play and hasn't got the map, or if you want just another DLC, you can choose another one. And I will whisper the winner on Twitch afterwards. There you go. So we're doing all right here. Because I have Beast of Burden, we don't have to worry too much about this. So how much crystal do I actually have? 172. So we've got enough to make... Hey, what are you doing, bud? We've got enough to make our Thaumaturgy bench, which is good. So now I want to go up to this island over here. We could also get some more Gossamer. There you go. So it's one of the few things you can actually harvest now with a tool. Where's my snackage? There you go. Cooked pork, which fills us up. Beautiful. And how much brimstone did we get? 500. Yeah, we got enough. So I just want to make sure that when we come to do our sorcery, we've got our brimstone as well. Sweet. If I disable quality of life, do you think that'll work? I would try that. Yeah, try it. I suspect, and let me know, if one of you messed with the physics, which is what, you know, it's part of the mod, you've not done anything wrong, but if one of you, like, adjusted the physics, and then, and that caused it, then maybe just, like, resetting, like, uninstalling the mod, reinstalling the mod, might help. You know, log in after uninstalling the mod, and then re-enable it, see if it goes bad again, and just don't touch the physics. I don't know. Right, number one priority is going to be Doombringer. We have to find our camel friendo. This freaking giant bird's chasing our friend. Okay, we lost them. That's all right. Here we go. This is what's nice about this map. The sunshine, the sandy beaches. So nice, especially in the winter. Hello, Sam. These are, what are they called? Crested lacertas, I think. Yep. Let me skin this fellow. Nice. Some, like, boss versions of those somewhere. Alright, so this is a peaceful NPC camp we're going to go into here. It is... Now, last time I came here, I think they didn't even fight back. Am I right, peeps? Is this a boss? It's been a minute. No, just another Crested Lacerta. Unlike a little croc, he actually does, like, boss attacks, doesn't he? Those, like, sweeping tails. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Oh, shall I get some aloe? I don't have any aloe. That's loads of aloe. Sounds good. Yeah, give it a go. Let me know how you get on. How difficult is the Cave of Karat? Oh, Tallest, you can literally just run in. In fact, I don't even think... I don't even think there's any enemies in the one on Siptah. It's just, yeah, you could just literally run through. But make sure you go to the chests at the back of the cave. because there's really good loot, including like tools and things like that. I think I got my Acaronian pick possibly from there. I forget. Here we go, Camel Freddo, Doombringer. Okay, who's got my cash? They're not very expensive. Camel calf. Let's get 2 camels, because if we want to, we could use one as a mount and one as a fighter, so we can kind of double up on situations. Let me just go by weight here. Okay. Okay. Don't care about that. Give you some heals. Okay. Beautiful. So now we've got 2 camels. Sweet. So we got Ulrich, Master Tamer. How much were they? 10
You can walk out of here with
10 gold each.
Your choice.
I choose frown, sir. So are you going to hit me back? No. Okay. So it used to be... Oh no, they're getting up. So these have much less HP. What was my flea set to? It's not caps. I think I might need to... Oh, God. Right. He's probably going to die. I'm going to run away. So I did have my flea on caps. My flea command. I'm not going to click the ground because I don't want him to... I don't want to interrupt anything he's doing right now to defend himself. There we go. Has he died? Nope. He's just almost died. So if I click the ground or anything like that, while he's kind of surrounded by friendos, let me put you on passive. Then he's more likely to die, basically. I mean, we can still resurrect him and stuff like that. Okay, let me give him some heals. Because I've got the better thralls mod, he'll drink those himself. Let's make some more for ourselves. Beautiful. I do suggest you put down bedrolls before you do it, like as you move around the map, just like Exile Lands, but particularly this one, just because there's no means to teleport until you've got like teleportary stones. There's if you're playing on a server, obviously you can use other people's map rooms. That's great. Hopefully these guys have forgotten all about our like problems when we run back. They should have. Why is he called Doombringer? I must have missed that episode. So Morden, who's one of our viewers who isn't here right now, suggested the name on a previous playthrough, and I just really like it. It's kind of funny. There you go. Yeah, they're not killable. So yeah, they're not killable, but they will fight. They will fight you. No, I think they've just increased the HP to like an absurd amount, so you can't kill them. Yep. Wish you were at my Siptah on the official server. Why is that, Krieg? Hello, Jester, lovely. How are you? Yeah, Doombringer just because it's funny. Because it looks... the camel is just so un-Doombringer-ish. You know? So there you go. I don't know, was it on Sorcery? When I did the Sorcery one? Yeah. Hello, everybody. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. They forgot about us. That's what we want. Okay, so we're going to keep everybody on, like, passive. So these guys are showing as 450 HP. But when you hit them, they go up to, like, 100,000. Interesting. Now, one of the most fun mini-games in Conan Exiles is the game of bug or feature. Which is, you never really know if something is intentional or not. You know what I mean? This is where I wish I had my Wisp of Light in Shrouded Friendos. Could use a torch. Do I have a torch with me? Oh, there you go. So here's Valeria.
Well, well.
Scout report. So if you get scout reports from around the map, bring them to...
Still alive.
Listen.
News of the Isle?
Shush. So as you travel around the map, at NPC camps, you'll find, like, dead enemies on the ground. Dead NPCs on the ground. I think they're wearing, like, the medium encumbrance armor. If you click on them and you get a scout report, you can bring them here and trade them in. I don't have any with me. I might have had some. Kitty. I got a black cat for my sins. So one of the reasons we're here is because there's a dancer here who should cleanse our corruption. There you go. So unlike the dancers in most places on either map, this one will cleanse your corruption. So just like the ones in the bar at Seppenru and Exiled Lands, which is why we're here. 95% bug turned feature, that's it. Could just help that you... I already have an excessive amount. Oh, I see, bless you. I mean, where's the fun though there if I get helped? There you go. Yeah, we have 2 servers. We have an Exiled Land server and a Siptah server. You're welcome to join, everybody. There's no payroll. Isn't it Doombringer to emphasise the doom he brings? Well, yes, Fibble, thank you for that. It is to emphasise the doom that he brings. Since I'm the foremost expert on the naked run of shame, I can attest this is a freaking big... It is a big map. Yes, absolutely. Definitely. More than any other place, you really want to, like, put down bedrolls as you move around. Okay, so let's check out the traders, because that's what we're here for.
What'll it be?
Iced tea. Don't care about that. There's no extreme temperatures on this map. It is cold in the centre, and it's warm. So it's warm over here on the Isle of Dusk. I mean, this is just like regular sunny, isn't it? And then here it's cold. I think around here it gets cold as well, doesn't it? But as long as you don't get hit by an enemy with an ice weapon, then you should be okay. So just be careful about that. And don't drink ice, or don't eat ice or drink purified water if you can avoid it. Ale, don't care about. Mystery meat soup, just like on the market in Seppenru. That will give you 60 HP. Another dancer. Okay.
A good day for a good trade.
Honeyed wine. Glass flasks. This is one of my favourite things on at the merchants in Seppenru. Spiced pork for warming up. We don't need that, so I'm just clicking on it randomly. Is that a sorcerer spell page? No, just decorative. Bum 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 bum. Hey. Oh, shining poops. Nope. Okay, we cancelled it. We cancelled it. Oh gosh. I think there's someone down here. Is that all the traders down here? It's been so long since I've been here, people. Got some chests. Wood. Unimportant. Aha!
Greetings, Wanderer.
Master Carver Huang. You can craft golems. Can't use the well. Shauna, rock noses. So if you want to buy some rock nose eggs, you can do that here. How am I so thirsty? There we go. It's my friendo. Have I clicked on all the people? I think there's some more up there, isn't there? We should be able to buy all the same creatures. We've got our camels already. Crew. Okay. So these are the ones from Buccaneer Bay, aren't they? Elephant. No, this one's presumably from the merchants at Seppenru. Bear pelts. Don't care about that. Spiders, if you want a spider pet.
You can walk out of here with a
Feathers. Don't care about that. Island lynx cub. Should we get those? Let's get 2 of those because we're in the money. Something I would quite like to get as soon as possible is a barkeeper, because I'd like to do a tavern bar. Have I missed anything important, people? This is your, like, amnesty. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Do 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Don't care about stone as much as I care about the creatures. And I want to be able to ride the horse. Ruffle. No chef's trusty cleaver. Funcom staff doing the voice acting. Do you think so? There is extreme temperature. Obsidian smelting. Love streams. And it doesn't really need help. She's a zillion. It is a zillion hours. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, lovely. Exiles is bigger. Is it? Well, Exiled Lands is bigger. Is it? I mean, this one feels like a huge map. I think one of the things about this map that makes it... I wish we had, like, more variety of biome, I have to say, personally. This is like a redwood area. This is this gorgeous place where we chose to build. This is obviously quite a defined area, very much like a huge Sepamaru kind of style area. This is just like dark, dingy, smoky kind of thing. But there's a lot of like, and then this is kind of just like, I guess, quite flat, quite decent for like building in, but has the Maelstrom. I don't know. I just think Exiled Lands is much more varied. I really like that about the Exiled Lands. You know, too many water areas we can't use for building. Hello, Shimrim. Bum bum bum. Ba-dum bum bum. So, have I missed anything? I think we're good, right? I think that's it. I just really wanted to cleanse my corruption by a couple of camels and like show the other traders. Okay, right. Let's head from here. What is next on my list? Yes, I want to get some glowing goop next from this shoreline. So let's go. We could go that way. Let's go back. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Charming. Bum bum bum. Let's get to the stairs. So yeah, we'll bring our scout reports here, and until we get a dancer, and until I can craft some cleansing brew, I guess we'll use this place for like clearing corruption in a pinch. But yeah, 2 camels should do us from here. Yeah, we'll collect some glowing goop and we'll make our Thaumaturgy bench. We'll do our first few spells. Before we do that, maybe we should try and get ourselves a dancer. Music is stunning. I don't know about you guys, but when I play a new game, I've said this a few times probably recently, so I apologise if I repeat myself. I don't want the iron sickle if I've got a steel sickle. If I start playing a new game and the music isn't like, ooh, I like this, then I don't really feel compelled to play it. It makes such a huge difference to me. Such a, like, important investment, I think. So we're looking for some glowing goop. There we go, I see some. Let me get my breath full. Needs more proper cold area, maybe high. Yeah, just like a bit more variety in biome. Absolutely. I've got no idea if they have any plans to make any more expansion maps. But I've mentioned this as well recently, so I apologise. But a lot of you like dip in and out of streams. But somebody was saying, I wish they would just expand the main map. I don't know if they've thought about that. I'm assuming they've thought about it and ruled it out as an option. But I kind of think that would be perfect, wouldn't it? Or just, you know, give everybody the ability to just move to Siptah and move back again, you know? Yeah. I also think, I don't know why they turned off transfers between Exiled Lands and Siptah. I assumed it was because it was kind of too kind of pay to win to be able to kind of bring stuff over. But I think that was kind of a fun time, wasn't it? Because people would play all, like, both maps on a playthrough. And they would bring stuff. They'd, like, start on Siptah or whatever. Right, we've got a lot of glowing goop. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. New River theme is the best. I think I agree with you. Yeah. New River, and then maybe Sepamaru, like the main Sepamaru theme. I think it's lovely. Art style will make or break a game for me more than music. Yeah, I mean, definitely you have to enjoy the way the game feels, but music is so important to me. Definitely. Dun, 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 dun. I'm off. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for the people who offer advice about trying PC gaming. Yeah, I mean, good luck with it. I hope it works out. Let us know how you get on. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I think you've got your, you know, the first step, haven't you? I think one of the biggest ways you can improve it is just to kind of upgrade things kind of gradually. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Music can't be half-assed on the part of the developer. There's no asset store or equivalent they can use. But any success to good music shows some real care and effort into the game. Yeah. Yeah. And I think I will probably always use Soul Mask as an example because it doesn't really have, you know, interesting music. And so I just didn't really captivate me. And if anything, I had to switch off the music. Actually, you probably want to reopen Soul Mask at some point just to kind of check. But the music and the ambient sounds were like tied together last time I was on the game, in the game. And so, and there were places where there was just no ambient sounds whatsoever. It seemed to be bugged. I don't know if they fixed that, if anybody plays that game. Right, are we cooking on gas here? Glowing goop. Yeah, let's go make a thaumaturgy bench at home. Take back our loot. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Would you play the Indiana Jones theme End of Sea if you could customize the soundtrack? No, as funny as that is, no. It's just what I hum when I'm cheerful. And, I don't know. It's just a favourite of mine, really. But yeah, I think in Shrouded, the music was just so damned good. And really played such a big part in me becoming obsessed with that game. Because the biomes all had different music. You know, you go into a dungeon or something and then there's like this kind of like, I don't know, cool kind of like mystery music playing. It was awesome. Don't worry, spiders, we're coming back for you at some point. I think Conan has incredible music. Absolutely. I think there's certain places on the Exiled Lands where the music kind of sticks. And I have to like turn the music off and turn it back on again so that it kind of resumes. I'm thinking maybe around the dam it happens, that kind of northern music. Mayhaps. What is your favourite game music, peeps? When I play Valheim, which I'm going to be returning to pretty soon, because I've played it for so many hours, and because when you move in and out of like the rested soundtrack so frequently if you're not careful, I tend to just play music. I have like a nice like playlist for that. But I will be doing some Valheim maybe as soon as this week, because I would like to level up my character skills and finally take on the boss, because it was months ago when I attempted that boss fight, and we need to get our watch back, people. And dare I say, fight the boss on the server. I know people are like, wait, she's still talking about this game. So this is the Headhunter event. It has returned. It is a cycling event, not like bicycles, but you know, it cycles in and out. So the deal with this, in a nutshell, is find sorcerers, knock them out, drag them to these headhunter caravans that are dotted around near NPC camps, mainly on the map. Click on here with one, as if you're clicking on your wheel of friendship, your pop-up gym. Drag it over on the rope, click on this, and you'll get some obelisks, which is a currency as part of this event, along with some other bits and bobs like steel fire, brimstone, question mark, stuff like that. And once you get to 200 obelisks, you can buy a fighter, which includes Stilensia Snowhunter, so great kind of, you know, fighters you can get from here. Workers, and that also includes Oyvind Talltree, who's the named dancer of the Nordheimer faction. And there are other things you can get. This guy's just a chatty guy. Supply materials. This is a really, really, really good part of this event. The supply material will have things like stacks of steel bars. You'll get indigo seeds, whatever they're called. No, berry seeds. Berry seeds, yes. Big stacks of berry seeds and stuff like that. All sorts of stuff. But the iron and steel is like a really good thing. If you have killed a sorcerer while this event is on, you'll get a sorcerer's skull. And then you can click on this thing here. If you haven't got them alive, you can click on this here and you'll get some bits and bobs from there too. But the best thing to do is to bring over a knocked out sorcerer and click on that. There's also other people selling other things. There you go. Loads of things you can buy with your obelisk. There's a full set of this Mad Prophet armor that returns with this event. And different pieces are at different caravans, basically. Different armors. There you go. Bits and bobs. Sweet. That's it. Yep. So I have had a build right on that plateau on one of my playthroughs. It's on the YouTube channel. Do I have any points to spend? Let's go some grit. I don't run out of stamina so quickly. Okay, let's go back and make ourselves a Thaumaturgy bench. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder how Conan Exiles got away with ripping off the main theme from Last of the Mohicans. I don't know. I don't know how close it is. Everybody says that. Such a nice early game in Exilands, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Music outside Warmaker's dungeon always reminds me of the spooky music in Indiana Jones during the scenes of the Ark, does it? Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ah, so let's see if we can turn in our skeleton key for a legendary weapon while we're here. Without getting killed by a bunch of skeletons, because I'm very, like, flimsy right now. Or kill them and put skulls in the pot. Yeah, exactly. Dun, dun. Ticket max. Exclamation mark ticket, space and then the word max if you want to buy the most tickets possible. Otherwise, just exclamation mark ticket. So let's go... We want to go to the tower. Get past these creatures. Can I go through... I don't think I can go through that, can I? Let's run away from the Cimmerians. Yeah, that's a cursed citadel, that's it. We wanted to say citadel. This place on the left here, this, like, enclosure section. In there, there's always a taskmaster and a dancer. And the dancer can be Leonil. There's another Headhunter caravan. It'll be Leonil the Accursed, but it'll be... basically exactly the same as Leonil, the dancer from Man's of the Dead, who's really good and attractive, you know, which is obviously more or less important depending on your tastes. There you go. I think this is the one with the bearer as well, isn't it? There's a bearer that spawns here who could be named. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. We'll just check in on this one. So at the worst, we can get the box, the supply materials from the bearer. But at best, it could be one that we wanted to tame. Nope. I have no points in strength. Oh, he's on passive. Totally forgot about that. Right. Let me get my bearings. Gotta put him on attack. Come here, mate. You're running. I forget how funny the men look when they fight. Okay. All right, let's do it. Some bleed in there. Listen, Pokey, we don't like bullies. There we go. Did pick the wrong fight, although technically we did wander over there. Okay, I'll take the repair kit. Everybody's fine. So we could skin those for hide. I think I'll do that, actually, given that we've got, like, spec for encumbrance here. NPC camps are a great source of hide. There we go. Seeing as we're, like, spec for encumbrance. Okay. And it just means we don't have to chase the deer on our little home island, which is kind of annoying. I can tell you. Ba-dum. Do. The way you play at low level has affected on me, basically learned a lot from you, so thank you for that. Thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, I've just spent a lot of time in this game. Sit.
You picked the wrong fight.
None of us have very good weapons yet. Hopefully we can rectify that. go. Beautiful. I forget what goodies are where. Another steel skinning knife. I don't care too much about the rest of that stuff. You can use the blunted arrows if you want to knock people out. I'm not going to. Bear pelt you can turn into thick hide if you strip it in the tanner's bench. Alright, so let's head to the stairs by the tower. I'm going to drop that. I know it seems like sacrilege, but... I'm not going to be able to get on the horse if I get a heavy weapon. I do have one skeleton key. Yeah. I also have a jailer key. Right, let's ride up. I might have to run away depending on how heavy the weapon is. Dun, 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 dun. How many points per ticket? I think it's 20. If you click on the thing at the top of the chat, I think it tells you. Dun, 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 dun. Doo-doo. I'm going to manage our stamina. So it'll be cold in here, but we should be okay. Shouldn't get, like, extremely cold. A bit like a named City Friendos. You should be able to get Grey Lotus from those guys. And, like, various decent alchemical loot. There's the stairs. Can I get... Can it... Okay. I got some daggers. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So get away from the tower to get away from the corruption. Sorry about that. So you can also... So next to the stairs, I'm being kind of quick, but lining either side of the stairs, there are some legendary chests. If you have a skeleton key from a world boss, you can use those chests. Obviously, there's enemies here. Inside the vaults, which are the dungeons on this map as well, which I can show you when we get to those, there are also legendary chests in those as well, so you can use your world boss keys. There you go. So we got our first legendary. It is a pair of daggers, but that's cool because you know I like to do agility. Sweet. Ooh. Why didn't that work? Ticket max. Sometimes when you don't have a huge amount of like points, ticket max it doesn't like it. You know what you can do? If you click on the link again, click on the link at the top of the chat, you can get your tickets from there. So you don't have to do like exclamation mark ticket in the chat if you want to. You can just do it on the link. There's a very strange looking rhino. Shall we get some thick hides? Shall I use my new daggers? So these are the Grim. Oh, these have the escalating... It's kind of nice to get daggers. Especially given that I like to... Tusk Beast. But especially because I like to use daggers at the beginning of the game. So they do bleed and escalating. They do 31 base damage and 18% armor pen. They're legendary, we can't repair them. They don't have a huge amount of durability, but they don't weigh very much. Let me just double check the... Escalating effect at maximum escalation allows the Grim to do higher damage than even pre-Age of War Bladesmith crafted daggers. Escalating causes weapon to have a special damage multiplier attached to each hit. This multiplier starts at 0.1 and increases by plus 0.1 every hit, up to a maximum of 2 after 19 hits. Escalating hit counter is only reset by unequipping of the weapon, climbing, swimming, sheathing, or equipping another weapon. Blah, 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 blah. While they're still equipped, does not reset the hit counter. Most daggers had damage reduced in the Age of War, which is probably why this weapon has such low durability. There you go. So yes, escalating damage. Sweet. Let's get some thick hide. Oh, Yeah, thick hide. Perfect. There's another one of these guys nearby. While we're at it. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of places we can use the jailer key. I'm kind of avoiding Cimmerians because I don't want to get unfriended. Is there anything else I want to get? Rhino hide you can strip into thick hide if you want, but you need rhino hide to make medium armor. Can I give you some stuff to carry, friend? There we go. Just so we can ride the horse. So, I think we're heading back. Oh, unfriended. You'll always be our friend, bless you. Yeah, I don't know if I still need to be careful with like YouTube stuff, but now I'm so used to saying these like euphemistic words. I kind of enjoy it. I quite like changing words anyway, to be honest. Am I going in the right direction? Yes, kind of. Let's go, let's cut across, shall we? If you want to know where to get star metal on this map, it is in that cold area in the middle. I kind of rushed through there because I didn't want to kind of get my friendo killed and get into problems, but there's quite a lot of loot there, including black ice, meteors will fall there. You can die to a falling meteor. Fun fact, there's a video of me dying to a meteor there. We should be able to get eggs from these things. There's a lot of ichor from these bugs if you harvest them with a sickle. No eggs. The exiled lands, there's eggs inside. They are nests, aren't they? Yeah, there are eggs there if you want eggs. Okay. Sweet. So we're gonna go west. I want to get maybe like the first half of sorcery, at least the first third of sorcery, like recipes learnt today. Am I getting off course here? Yep. My keyb has died. Let me just plug it in. It hasn't died. Oh shit. Wait. We're not near Rockslide, are we? No. I don't care too much about the bulls. Great sources of thick hide, though. There's also a bunch of rhinos on the Isle of Dawn. Normal rhinos. Excuse me, are you saying I'm weird? Just because I'm different? Why am I not the norm? Let me just plug my keyb. Do not attack me while I'm plugging my keyboard. There we go. Hopefully the lights stay on my keyboard. Yeah. Oh no, I hate that. Now I have a dark keyboard, people. How will I survive? Alright, let's go back to our island. Oh yeah, the meteor, that's it. Diedified, that's it. Dun. Oh, we got a kitty. Should we fight you? Because I haven't fought you yet. Oh no, I pressed V. Chat! I can't see my keyb. Mayday. There we go. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Doo-doo-doo. So the nice thing is we can go and unfriend the spider, the same spider boss. Let's have some cooked pork, feast or whatever. To get more legendary keys and get more from the centre of the map if we want to. Maybe get ourselves one for our friendo. Maybe like at the start of every kind of session we'll kill the spider. Thank you for the follows, people. The first episode of this series is on my YouTube channel, by the way, if you kind of wonder where that is. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you do. Can I get down here? Is this like a plateau? Oh, it's a slope. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, it's quite a lot of vertical sections on this map. So sometimes I'm like, right, I want to go this way. And then you just can't. Map's like, nope. I think I have nighttime on super quick. It did fall quickly. Yeah, look at the moon flying. Perfect. It is very, very dark in some places on this map. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, rock slide. That was rock slide. Fortunately, it'll be light soon. Am I being chased by rock slide? Hard to say. So this is on the left side of the map are some of the toughest vaults. This is a vault. The dungeons. So I would avoid doing the vaults on the left side of the map till later in the game. That's my top tip. This one shouldn't be too bad. If it says Volley of the Harpy, avoid it till later. Okay, let's keep going. We'll go to the water. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's go, people. I need one thing to learn. Just need one thing to learn any efficient way of farming silver in Siptah. I do have a guide to... when I made a video about the changes to repairs back in the age of... Was it War? The beginning of Age of War? I did do like a rundown of the best ways to harvest. And I don't think it's changed since then. You can use sorcery to do cull resources. It won't give you the biggest yield, but it's the kind of the easiest, laziest version of harvesting. Not a value judgment, by the way. Like, you obviously want to just do things that are efficient. So you can use sorcery to do cull resources. Just level up your sorcery for that recipe. You can use whichever is the best pick that you have. Use that, put a mod on it. Ideally an advanced tool upgrade kit once you get one of those. What else? Yeah. And respec if you want the most possible. Respec so you get twice as many resources on final hit. Yeah, if you're going to be harvesting, I do really like to... yeah, I like to do efficient harvest. Final hit when harvesting grants twice as many resources. And beast of burden if you're going to be harvesting, just because it's kind of... You can just keep moving quickly, basically. Yep. Yeah, best pick that you've got, because you'll get the highest yield from high level picks. Let's go up to our home. Bum bum. Do. Follow the river up. Dun. Squeaky. She's like, I'm outside this room. Are you aware that I'm outside the room? I don't know if I have any yellow lotus, so let's get some of that. Oh, I didn't mean to heal. This is because I can't see the numbers on my keyboard. Because what I hate about this keyboard, I actually adore this keyboard. One of the things I hate about it is when I'm charging it, once it gets down to a certain level, it doesn't put the lights on. Which I don't understand why it doesn't do that. And I just can't use this when it's completely dark. You know? Just need like the odd glance. Now, do I have a cleaver? I've got a stone cleaver. We'll use the stone cleaver for now. We'll make an iron one when we get back. 6. No. Where's my freaking 6? There. Because we'll want to get some pork. And if we cook the pork, then it'll give us 25% damage buff to our friendo here, which is very helpful. Especially because he's quite, you know, weak. Level 60 endgame with Eldarian pickaxe and yield is awfully low. Sorry, so what are you asking me then? So the Eldarian pick I think is equivalent to obsidian, if I remember correctly. Certainly on Exiled Lands, obsidian and blackblood are equivalent to each other. And you can use an oil of bounty as well if you want to. how you get raw pork. Yeah, using the cleaver. That's it. Yep. Not stupid. You just didn't know. This is a recipe. What do we get? Book of Taunts. There we go. So we got some emotes. So what are you asking me then? If you know how to harvest? Don't think I've ever made a cleaver yet. Yeah, we picked this one up. I'm pretty sure. So I'm not on the horse now because I'm over encumbered. If I can't ride the horse at full speed when over encumbered because he doesn't get my beast of burden perk. Which is obviously the main reason I never ride on the horse, obviously. Definitely. Strongly recommend Northern Timber building mod for excellent sets with Stockade 1. If it for Siptah works very well with lots of you'd enjoy it. Yeah, I thank you for the suggestion, the recommendation. I don't really use... So the only mods that I try to use are quality of life mods, and I realise it may count as a quality of life mods, but quality of life mods that... just improve kind of certain things about the game. Give me more information, give me the ability just to kind of adjust my character's appearance whenever I want to, dynamically. That kind of thing. I don't use any building mods whatsoever. I particularly don't use mods that, if the mod doesn't work, my building will be gone or dismantled, that kind of thing. And I try to use the same mods myself that we have on our server as well. And the same rule applies there, basically. Anything that will make people's buildings disappear or break if the mod is not updated or, you know, for whatever reason doesn't launch with the game. I don't use those. There you go. Ooh, but yeah, maybe at some point I will do. I would like to try out a bunch of new mods. I want to try out some new, like, Valheim mods as well at some point. So yeah, maybe we'll do some new, like Conan mods and things, like, try them out. Probably wouldn't do them for my, like, regular playthroughs. But I would like to try some out. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I really like the Flotsam set. I think it's really, really gorgeous. I don't really like the foundations that much. Mainly because of, like, the pokey bits sticking out of them. But otherwise, I think it's great. Especially if you keep the build quite low. Gold is 78 to 80 goldstone. That's why I ask. Oh, it's just that even the last hit with Eldarian pickaxe is like 16 silverstone. With the expertise perk as well, so I need to run around for silver a lot. So asking if there's any other way, the better way. Okay, so if you're trying to get a rare resource, then I would go for careful harvest. If it's a byproduct, if you're harvesting a gold node, you just want to use efficient harvest. If you're harvesting obsidian or something like that, and you want to get gold from that, then I would use careful harvest. There you go. I mean, the game is buggy, so I don't know. Before I moved it, my tavern on the Siptah server was just north of the base here. Yeah, the lovely area. It's really beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. Doo, doo, doo. Let's put our horsey outside. It is really nice to have Beast of Burden at the beginning of the game. It's just, oh, you just move around freely. There we go. So now normally I keep creatures that I'm not ready to tame yet. I keep them in the thrall pot because it extends their life. Let's take out our horse. Let's put in a camel. And let's use... Will you eat one of those? Question mark. Nope. Maybe vines. We could do seeds, perhaps. Nope. Seeds? I think seeds work. No. What do you want, friend? I'm surprised the seeds don't work. Because I'll eat them. Plant fiber will work, definitely. Just experimenting here. Let's get regular plant fiber. We did drop some on the ground, I think. Squeaky! She's like, will you let me in this room? She's insistent. Let me get the cat in 1 sec, 'cause I can't think. Oh my goodness, she just bolted into the room. We tried purple. We just tried purple. Plant fibre I've usually use, I think. Let's get some plant fibre. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Squeaky Xena, what's the matter with you? Hey, what's the matter? You know I always let you in eventually, but I can't always do it immediately. There you go. 1 camel. So I'm going to put the other camel in an animal taming pen. Let me put my other horse out here. So our spare horse. Like, can you not name me, please? Wait. Squeaky, what's the matter? Hey? Are you alright? You're so panicked. You wanted to go out. Oh my goodness. I'm not looking at my... Right. When I say this keyboard is like dark right now, it is super dark. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Squeaky, what's the matter? Hey? Let's cook that up. Put any creatures and food in our thrall pot. Extend their life. Is that my... Who's making that? Oh, the camel. It's the camel making that noise. There's just too many animals right now. Hello, Squeaky. Hi. I'm so sorry I left you outside the room for like... What was it, chat? 30 minutes. Are you all right? Squeaky says, shower me with devotion, servant human. And no. That's it. I had the same problem with Faux Hammer when I tamed him. Squeaky. Are you alright now? Can you be calm? Poor baby. Oh my goodness. Okay. She's on a very thick fluffy blanket on a box of Christmas decorations right next to me. She's got the widest eyes and she's making like biscuits. She's very funny. Sweet cat. Okay. We've got some feather and bones. Let's put our creatures in there for now. Including the cat. I mean, tame a cat, you know, how do I say, at your own risk. Because the cats make so much noise. They're just like, meow. I wish they would change it so that they just purred or something instead. I don't know about you guys. Let's keep the ice there. Yes. Maybe we'll put some of this in our thrall pot too so it lasts a bit better. We also want to keep the spoiled meat as well because we need that for sorcery. Okay. Bones and hide. Hide we'll put in here. I'm not going to switch this on in case I need the hide. Vines we'll put on the horsey. And then let's make our Thaumaturgy bench. Put any hides just in the tannery as a good inventory space. There we go. Bones can go in there as well. Okay. Coins. Let's put that in there. I haven't decided if I'm going to tan it yet. Okay. Oh, we got an iron truncheon from somebody. Cool. Okay, so Thaumaturgy bench. Just what we wanted the crystal form. Crafting stations, sorcery. So you learn the Thaumaturgy bench when you learn sorcery. And you learn sorcery from the Cave of Karak, which is over here on the east side of the island. There we go. You can spawn in down here and just travel up there to learn it at the beginning of the game, which is what I always do. So if I press equals, because I have unlock plus, it'll pull the mats in to my character. I guess we could put you here. There we go. Now we can do sorcery. Let's get any sorceress spell pages out. that we've picked up from unfriending sorcerers. Put those in there. So we need our Tome of Karak. And we need our spell pages. The cat is still going crazy, by the way. Just everything is peaceful and calm here, people. Right, let me put you over here, sir. Just out the way. Beautiful. Okay, so let's learn some spells, shall we? So, the way it works, place the Thaumaturgy bench, put in your Tome of Karak. You get that when you click on the Thaumaturgy bench at the back of the cave, whichever sorcery cave that you go into on Exiled Lands or Siptah. You click on that, it'll give you one of these things, a Tome of Karak. When you kill sorcerers around the map, or you can click on scrolls in some places, you can pick up spell pages. You need those. It's kind of like a cost for each spell that you learn. So you use these up, they're consumable. Okay, then you click on your Tome of Karak, and it'll show you what you need. And every time you learn a new spell, it'll give you a new recipe for the next spell and onwards, right? So the first one, we need 1 piece of putrid meat and 1 piece of stone. I'm using Unlock Plus to pull those through, otherwise you just look in your boxes, right? And then we click craft. Now, this is also useful for transmogging if you do not have any mods. So console friendos or on official servers, this is how you transmog your gear. You put the source stats of the item that you want here. So if I wanted to transmog my breeches here with this Zamorian skirt, I've got this transmogged with Fashionist. I would put the breeches in the source stats section, and then the appearance, whatever I wanted it to look like there. Kind of obvious, but I'm just stating it out loud for you. And then you click combine, and then this piece that comes out will be the piece that you equip. I prefer to use Fashionist or mod because I can use an item that has been damaged. It doesn't have any cost. It's just easy. There you go. All right, let's learn a spell, shall we? All right, perfect. Okay, Bloodright, Soul Drain, Embed Wisp, Imbue Wisp. We learned a bunch. What do we need next? We need 1 piece of feral flesh and 5 feathers. Do we? Yeah, we have feathers here. Go to click on the book. Craft. We'll learn as many as we can. Slow fall. Okay. Now we need 1 piece of savoury flesh and some glowing goop. Now there are some deer outside here, but I do have some savoury flesh already. There we go. Get to power through a few of these because we've got prepped. Okay, Abyssal Mount, Horse and Rhino. What else we need? So now we get into the more difficult stuff. So we've got human flesh. We can get this by harvesting humans with a cleaver. And then volatile glands, you can get these from either salamanders, which you can find on the Isle of Dawn, or dragons, also findable on the Isle of Dawn. So let me see if I have any of these. So I have I don't know if I have any. I don't think I have any. I have 8 volatile glands. You could also pick them up just randomly from enemies. But I think what we might do is go to the Isle of Dawn, which is honestly my favourite place on the Exiled Lands. It's leaving like 1 in. I think I have to change my settings. I'll show you where to get them. So let me put any like ores and stuff away. I don't know why I didn't put that away. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. So let's clear our inventories and go to the Isle of Dawn. Dun, dun, dun. Silver coins and gold coins. Do I want to keep those? Probably not. Put those away. Gossamer. We can turn the Gossamer into silk in our inventories. I have crafting speed on like super quick. You can see how fast it goes. And then you can use those to craft decorations, pillows, some various different kind of pieces of furniture, and some nice armor pieces as well. So we're not going to use stone daggers anymore because we've got the Grim, which always makes me think of Harry Potter. About you guys. Let's put any like crafting armor materials in here. Right, what level am I at now? 27. So that means I can make an armor reduction kit in my Tinker's bench, which is out here. So let's learn. Now, this is my most important for me, armor or weapon mod, honestly. Because it's very cheap to make. We'll learn it here. Apprentice armor kit, armor smith. It's cheap to make, and it just means that you can reduce the weight of all the armor that you're gonna wear if it's full durability. So I can only make 2. Let me make some more. Some more twine. Bum, bum, bum. It is a bit buggy when you click on these. It's been like that for such a long time. There are so many bugs in this game that you just kind of accept when you've been playing for a long time. Because otherwise you just spend your entire time being furious. Am I right, people? So yeah, I will use these all the way through the game. Okay. Now, the most important thing for me is that I put it on the Nemedian. Because now the Nemedian weighs 2.16. There you go. I have the style hidden because of fashionist here. But that's what it looks like. And again, this is a comic repairer. So anything that isn't a legendary like this, or isn't a unique item like this, these basic items, if I take damage whilst I'm using these tools or weapons, then they will repair as I take damage. There you go. But you can use that for like full damage, heat, poison, all these different things. Okay. So let me hide that. Alrighty. Now, I can only repair things that are full durability, so none of these right now. And last I tried, I wasn't able to repair things that were repaired if the durability had been, like, reduced. I don't know, peeps. Okay, so we did that. What else was I doing? We were getting rid of stuff so we could go get some salamander volatile glands. Let's repair our chest piece. Sort by none. Move this down. There we go. Beautiful. Any news on Twitch drops? No, I've got absolutely no idea when they're going to do more Twitch drops. They did ask a little while ago what kind of Twitch drops people wanted back that had been around before. And I kind of gathered that and sent it on. So presumably they have some plans. Exploding imps. Yeah. Yeah. Homely setting for such dark sorcery. I know. Right, let's put away the orange stuff, which we don't really need. Yeah, it's very cozy. I mean, it's nice to have a starter base that's kind of cozy. Let's put these in our boxes instead, because... There we go. Trying to stay organised as best I can. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So any satchels and things like that. I might not use any spells right now. But you want to keep these like pouches and things like that. You can craft those in your alchemist bench. Yeah. Burlap pouches you need for casting certain spells. Cloth pouches for others. And leather pouches as well. I'm probably not going to cast any spells. Horns. You want to keep horns when you get those from creatures. Because you're going to need those for making certain helmets. And then the arcane staff is how you will cast the spells. All right. Am I, like, ready? I might leave the trollbane behind. We'll keep it as a spare. Okay. So I'm going to go get some glands. Now, let's make ourselves a cleaver in our blacksmith bench. Do I have the ability to make... I don't know if I have any steel yet. I can't make steel tools till level 30, but I can pick them up if I find them. Just craft one of these. And you can put mods on these as well. I do have 2 times harvesting on, so it's a bit less important. And you can do mods for your tools. Simple tool upgrade kit is the first level. I don't know if we have any oil yet. When we can make the fluid press, we can make oil from seeds. Might be able to do that now. No, level 28. So nearly. We can also make blood as well, which we're going to need for sorcery. Okay, so now I have a metal cleaver. Let's get rid of our stone one. And let's go harvest some salamanders from my favourite place. Dun, 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 dun. I think we're good, aren't we? I've got a jailer key. I'm going to put down some bedrolls when we're travelling around. Isle of Dawn is reasonably tough when you're early game. Okay. Can I make a saddle for my camel? Because they have a bit more space. I need more leather. Let's cook some leather. This is with like crafting speed on super quick. Yeah, because if we can take the camel... It might actually be better just to take 2 camels instead of our friendo. But I don't have a animal taming pen yet. Let's see if we can make an animal taming pen. The animal taming pen will make the camel into like a fighter variant. They don't do any damage, but they have a load of like carry spaces. Companions, small animal taming pen. Do I have the mats? Yeah, I do. Perfect. So I'll probably put this down and not worry about how I place it, and then just delete it after I've used it. Bear in mind, if you place down any placeables and they're not attached to your base, make sure you use a repair kit to check. Let me craft one. To check the decay time that you have. Now, I'm playing on single player. The default is for decay to be off. But when you build anything at all, make sure you use a repair. You need like... I don't know why that's damaged. You can repair stuff by striking your builds. It'll show you where you need to repair it. You can see that mine says decay's in and there's a hyphen. That's because I've got decay switched off. But you want to look at this whenever you put anything down. If you found that you've got like something on the map that's disappeared randomly, you can check your event log in your settings. But the chances are that it just didn't have enough time on it. You really want to have like... the more you've invested in your building, generally speaking, the longer the build will remain on the map. Up to 10 days on official servers, up to 10 days on our servers as well. There you go. More like more build pieces and higher tiers of build pieces up to the maximum, basically. Does that make sense? So if I place down a stable here, it doesn't matter on a single player because it won't disappear because I don't have decay switched on. But on a server, this on its own is going to go in like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. Okay, so I guess I have to... Where can I put you, friend? Dun 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 dun. So I'm just going to plop it down and I'm going to remove it because I don't like it. The nice thing about these ones is it's so much smaller. Like they used to be... we used to only have like the giant taming pens. I'm just going to put it at the bottom where it's flat. So I feel like it. There we go. Now we can put a camel in that and it'll be a fighter. And we don't need to put a saddle on it, it'll just follow us. Because you can have one fighter and one mount with you. It can be a person or a creature. Ooh, is Rhino Head soup learnable or maybe the other food that gives 45 carry? Can't remember its name. Yeah, Lasting Feast is craftable. I can't remember if you have to click... I think you have to learn the recipe for Rhino Head soup, yeah. I think so. Blood Chakrams. Yeah, Blood Chakrams was one of the things that people asked for to return. Right, so we need the camel and we need some plant fibre for it. Plant fibre, plant fibre, plant fibre. Dun, 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 dun. Where did I put the camel? Oh, in the thrall pot. Dun, 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 dun. 2 camels is really like peak gaming for me because they just get so much carry space. Dun, 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 dun. Right, we're putting 1 in because if you put more, especially with the crafting speed that taming speed that I've got, it'll just create loads of poop. There you go. And yeah, I have taming speed on super quick. I might leave it down there for now. I'm probably going to build a tavern on this island as well. I'd like to keep my little house because I think it's kind of cute. So let's place this guy down here. He will follow us. We have to decide who we're going to name Doombringer, I guess. So then this is the mount variant. And they're exactly the same when you pick them up or buy them. But when you, depending on which crafting bench you use, they will have different stats. So this is the mount variant. You can see he's like taller and has more HP. And he's got this many carry slots, which is a lot, right? And you can put a saddle in and use that instead of a horse, which only has 2 rows. This is like a tier 3 bearer, really. And then this is like a tier 4 bearer because he has an extra slot, row of slots here. If I remember correctly, it's that way around. So who do we call Doom? Mount or fighter, people? Should we go mount? Because then we're always going to bring him with us. It's like customary nowadays. There you go. Doombringer. And what do we call the other one? Do you have any names? Hello, Deft. Hello, how's it going? Does Doombringer bring the doom? Then they're the mount. Otherwise, they're the combat variant. I see. Thank you for that logic. What do we call the second one? What did we call the other one? We did have like a bunch of silly names when I did the no fighter challenge. Boom wisher. Boomdinger. We had like pigeon, didn't we, and stuff. Doom taker. It's funny. Hello, Richard. Hello. Bringer. Pudding. Aw. Ninja Mouse. Doomy Junior. I'm trying to think what were the cool names that we had when I did the no fighter challenge. I remember pigeon because we were like, oh, horse and pigeon, I think they were called, weren't they? Nigel. It's funny. I'm gonna call him pigeon because it's silly. The good news is my keyboard has some light again, thank God. Okay, Doombringer and a pigeon. Perfect. Einstein. Excellent. Okay, so we have our friendos. Let me make sure that they're on like short follow, not the shortest follow distance because they get in your way. 15. Passive, just so they don't draw attention. Passive withdraw. He will only follow. The one 15. Okay. So let's see if I can make a saddle for the mount version. We were making some leather, weren't we? There we go. I did make this place a lot smaller because I put a roof on it instead of having the open top. I would normally just have the top open so you have loads more space. But I just wanted to make it kind of cozy looking. Let's put some plant fibre in there just because. Da-dun, da-dun. Do-do-do-do-do. The grey horse is like, oh, thank goodness, I get to stay here now. There you go. We have a crack team of operatives. Okay. He's going to stay here. But there's vines. What do you... I forget. What do you want? Is it seeds? I guess you can have vines. Vines will give them extra vitality. I mean, you know, I don't care about that. Maybe purple lotus actually is the best, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get some purple lotus for our friendos. Because it happens to grow on our island. Da-da, da-da. Doo-doo. Which is cool. Rear Admiral, oh my goodness. Doom Spitter. Should always have an exclamation. What, Doombringer? Do you think so? He hasn't before, so I don't want to like deviate from the norm. I'm not going to get any aloe as much as I'm tempted to. Here we go. 256 purple lotus. Dun, 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 dun. Split this between them. I have to remember to long press. So I don't accidentally mount the camel. It drives me crazy. Right, we've got what we need. We're going to go get ourselves some salamanders for, what is it called? Volatile glands. There you go. I knew I'd get there. Right, BRB chat. Quick BRB. Won't be long. Right, let's go to the Isle of Dawn, shall we? Dun, 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 dun. Hey. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Let's take some snackages with us. Dun, 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 dun. So, we don't need any other food for our friendos. I've got water. We don't really need to worry about water on this map, honestly. I've got heals. I think we're good. I just need my cleaver, really. Dun, 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 dun. We need a few of those. We're going to need more volatile glands, so we'll just go and harvest a bunch of those. Get some levels as well. Okay. Let's go, people. So we're going to go to the south. I wonder if it'll be easier to get to the middle first. It might be. Shall we just go all the way down stream? Follow the stream down the south of the map. Let's try that. On the road again. Let's go, peeps. There's a gnome. Did I miss something? Dun, 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 dun. A gnome? Must have missed the memo. What did I miss? Oh, normally having it with like an exclamation mark. I mean, Doombringer with caps is what was suggested to me when we first named our camel that. And it's always been like that. And so it will always be forevermore. So let it be written. Bum, bum, bum. So that one was the good Siptah, wasn't it? Shall we unfriend a Siptah on our way? Let's just go. Let's get the job done. Bum, ba, da, bum. It feels good to be back on the camel, people. Just the way it should be now, isn't it? I like the horses. I like the way the horses are more nimble and agile or whatever. But the extra carry capacity of the camels is just undeniable, really. And you know, I like to use I used to like to use named bearers for their extra carry slots. It's just kind of nice, really. It also means while we're using 2 camels, I can respec for damage and agility, agility and grit and things like that. A bit more vitality. So yeah, we'll probably do that after this. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum. I also don't need to worry about my friendo getting unfriended either. Because these guys have got so much HP. And what do you usually travel around with, peeps? Do you use the horses? Do you use the camels? Do you use rhinos? Because we could use rhinos if we wanted to. Maybe we should get a rhino mount or two. With the Siptah DLC. Dun, 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 dun. I am hungry. I've got snacks, mind you. I do have biscuits. Too bad camels can't jump. I agree with you. Yeah, that really drives me crazy. Like, it's just a tiny rock, mate. Can you not just jump over it? You like your rhino, one horse, one camel. Yeah? Yeah, I get that. Definitely. You know how I like to use like as minimum points of expertise when I get really into the game as possible. So that's why I tend to just use, well, a fighter and a camel, I guess. I don't know, people. Some puffball mushrooms here. You want to make noxious arrows. Always forget about those. Mark those. You can harvest them with a sickle still, I believe, yeah. There you go. That's 2 times harvesting with a steel sickle, no mod. Dun dun. Doo doo doo. Or if you want to make gas orbs as well. Can you ride rhino? You can ride them on Exiled Lands as long as you have the Siptah DLC, yep. Yep. Horse for a rescue, yeah. It is nice to have spare mounts for rescues, definitely. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Maybe we visit that island as well on the way. We check out this NPC camp. Also, don't need to worry about my friendo killing NPCs. Is this the one with people at it? No people. We could cut that way. Let's just go straight to the Isle of Dawn. Save the other one. Bum 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 bum. Leon and a camel mostly for the campsite banter. It's funny. Here we go. Here's the camp. So we got some pirates and a dancer. I would like to get a dancer actually. My camels are just my trusty decoys.
You will never return to your den. Have you nothing better, pup?
This is where our friendo would have come in handy.
Soon my teeth will taste your throat.
Listen, lady, I'm rusty. I don't have any points in agility. And I don't have a bedroll nearby, although we're not super far from home. Let me heal up.
Whimper in terror, fool.
Okay, my caps lock did work for making him flee. Okay, she should die to her injuries.
My soul will run free.
Yes, it will. Okay. Wasn't worried. Maybe a little bit. She's got an obsidian tool. Sword. Okay. All that good stuff. Shade bloom. You can use that to make shade spice food at your cooking bench. I always forget if it's cooking bench or the alchemist bench. I think it's cooking. I don't care about that. So we did get a couple of unique weapons. These guys have variable debuffs. This one that we picked up doesn't. Is it one-handed? That's kind of handy to have. We'll keep that one for when it's dark. don't like to use spears, personally. I know some people do. You do you, boo-boo. But it's nice to have a one-handed weapon for when it gets dark. Let's take this stuff. Some good loot. I don't know if she's always going to be there or if she just has a chance to be a dancer. Okay, let's head to the Isle of Dawn. There we go. Come on, mate. Move. Bum, 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 bum. Exclamation mark, take it in Twitch chat if you want a chance to win a DLC of your choice for this game, including Siptah. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. So we're going to go past the Isle of Dusk. And if you haven't seen it before, you'll see why I don't really like to be on there for very long, because it's so dingy. But it is good. Oh, God. Okay, that went perfectly. We could check out that little thing over there, though, couldn't we? That little camp. It's just us, though. I'm going to avoid that for now because we're going to get our butts handed to us. If only because we don't have a lot of stamina. We don't have any points in agility. If I just had some points in agility instead of that. That's also a croc boss. I'm not going to fight him. Okay, let's go. So we'll explore that later. Let's just go get our volatile glands. Always a dancer there. Thank you, Taurus. That's great. So there we know. We can go get one. Yeah, that's good because we need a dancer. Maybe we could take one back with us. Then we can make a gibbet at home. I seem to remember there being a dancer here as well, actually. At this camp. We should check it out on the way. And because we have improved quality of life, it doesn't matter if it's a lady or a not, because we can make them into ladies if we want to. Because you can change the appearance of your followers. I'm stuck in Doombringer. Thank you for that, sir. He was just helping. Alright. So let's put down a bedroll, which is the smart thing to do. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. I'm not going to make light armor, even if it's perfected. We'll get rid of that. So we're not here for a dancer, we're just here because we're going to visit this camp. I seem to remember there was one here. Well, we just saw one anyway.
Or you'll swing for me later.
See, because I don't have any points in agility. I'm moving so slowly.
Watch your flanks. Me and me mates are thick as thieves.
I know, mate. I'm also hungry.
Porky, porky, mate.
There we go. Take the cash. Leave the earrings. Dun, 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 dun. I don't show up my tavern and spend the coin. Nice. Yeah, I would like to get a barkeeper. That is something. If we find a barkeeper, I would definitely like to prioritize taking them back because I want to make a tavern. Oh, this is where we came for the sorcerers, I remember now. Just get our daggers in the mix.
Watch your flanks. Me and my mates are thick as thieves.
This is why I like daggers so much.
Me and me mates are thick as thieves. Got no chance, mate.
The freaking delay. Okay, so we've got to make sure we take our sorcerer stuff. I think we were coming here for sorcerers for the Headhunter event ages ago. I think on the first Headhunter event. So there's someone in the cage.
Start running now and I won't have to kill you.
Yeah. Such big words, sir. Right. They're not talking, so they're not a barkeeper. And what are you, friend? Zingar in exile. I think we'll let's free you. Ooh. Snackies. Lots of snacks. Ooh. And, oh, cats. Snacks and truncheons we've been finding. Bum, 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 bum. Just gonna pick it all up and drop what I don't want. It's funny seeing loot chests and they've actually got stuff in them, honestly. So sometimes all this decorative stuff can be quite good, because if you place it, you can dismantle it. And yeah, there you go, shaped wood and silk. So if you want to use it, you can place it, but also they're quite useful. I don't want to... Yeah, that's the problem. I'm in difficulty now because... Well, we do have a bedroll, I guess. Let's break these. Iron bars. This will just be plant fiber. These are cool, but they're a bit of a pain to place. When you can get them placed nicely, they are nice on top of, like, if you have, like, a deck. Oh, somebody wants to fight us. You can have these dogs. Right, so I'm going to break bonds with this friendo. There you go. Be free, my friend. Okay, well, we explored this place. We know there's a dancer there. That means dancer, apparently. Okay, to the Isle of Dawn. Let's go. I have them in my base, love them as shaders. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Music is so good. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. There's a lot of riding around and running around on this map. It's just so big to get to places. Shall we get some more brimstone? We could do. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get some. Seeing as we've got these friendos to carry stuff, we can really loot a lot. And we've got beast of burden as well. It's nice. Let's get some brimstone. Oh, get some XP as well. Level up a bit. Yeah, they are a bit of a pain, those tents to place, but they look really nice. Definitely. I do like, I quite like a roofless house, just like an extra floor upstairs, and like open air workbenches, but with those kind of shaders on or whatever. Shades. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Ooh, silver. Yep. Let's mark that. Silver. Getting the Acaronian pick earlier was good. Remember back in the day, you would always start with a stone pick, and you were so lucky if you managed to get a hardened steel pick from the boxes at Sepamaru. That was my game loop always, and I would go into Unnamed City. I'd get myself a legendary weapon repair kit, if I was lucky, because I'd run to some boxes that you could just run to. And then you'd have to risk like being hot and thirsty, and that was it. Yeah. And now you get really advanced tools quite early. You can repair them. I don't know how I feel about it, people. I do think the game was way too grindy before, but I don't know how I feel about it now. Don't want that. Powerful. Question mark? What's the difference? 6 damage, 8 armor pen. Yeah, we'll drop that. Not so powerful, my friend. Okay. Okay. So we're starting to head north. Let's get round here. Nice there on a pair of my terraces, like the look. Only said that you have to place them just right. Can be quite tricky. Yeah, definitely. Dun, 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 dun. So the reason we're leveling up sorcery at the beginning is just because it's just the only way that we can get teleportry stones and, you know, move faster. So I just want to kind of prioritize it first. Then we'll do things like vaults and all the other kind of content on the map. So I build everything nice open air. But yeah, I like open air buildings. I like to build for the view. So I do like an open air building, really. I started our current one like that, but I just... With the flotsam set, I feel like you have to build a certain way for it to really look nice. Which is why I kind of put a roof on it. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Okay. My favourite place we're going to now. Makes me super happy. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Do 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 do. All right, mate, you're a bit slow. He's like, I'm a camel. I'm not supposed to be quick in the water. I am actually Hank Marvin, people. Hold on, let me grab a biscuit. Okay. My blood sugar was like so low. It's better. Alright. Off we go, people. I opened like a packet of biscuits. Squeaky like was visibly interested. Only because of the noise. Bum 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 bum. Fun fact, when I was a kid I used to swim competitively. This like the monotony of this like really reminds me of it. Yeah. Made some off the chain chocolate chip biscuits last night. Did you? Sounds very nice. Homemade biscuits / cookies I think are always better, aren't they? We've got so much crap now. We do need the repair stuff. Let's repair our shoes. Dun dun dun. May as well eat one of these mystery soups because we'll get an extra 60 HP. Notes we can drop. Don't care about pillows. Don't really care about little tiny bits of stone consolidant. Nor cooked shellfish. Don't care about puffballs. We know we can get some more. Don't care about dye. We'll keep food that isn't like temperature adjusting. I want that back. Okay, don't care about little bits of that. I might keep the fur. Probably not that. Not that, not that. We've got a couple of... Okay, so these two you can put in your coffer, your clan coffer, for drawing... summoning purges, but they have very, very little value. So they're kind of cool, but I'm going to drop them. We'll learn the sorcerous Skelos Cultist Master. Okay, we already learned it. We'll learn that recipe. Dead Sorcerer's Map. We don't need that. It just tells you the location of the sorcery cave. Those spiced food, don't care. Dun, 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 dun. Keep the glowing essence. Alright. Okay, so there is a big snake over there, a couple of snakes. We're going to head over to this area-ish. Maybe that kind of direction. Choose the camels. Snakes can do a huge amount of damage to your followers because they poison. And then things are going to escalate pretty quickly. I love the Isle of Dawn, honestly. It's absolutely my favourite place to live. It's just so sunny and gorgeous. Snakes aside. This is basically the equivalent of that. What is it called? Slithering Island or whatever it's called in Exile Lands. Slithering Beach? What is it called? There's a little Sumerian NPC camp there. Ooh, there is a named bearer. Nope, it's not a named one. They're wearing regular clothing. Shalebacks. Ah. Proper Conan stuff now. Okay, so we're going to head to where the salamanders are. Dun, 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 dun. On this island there's a bunch of like bosses, including the Red Mother from the Exiled Lands. Bunch of Stygian kind of NPC camps. Bunch of Cimmerians as well. Gorgeous build places. Nice salmons. Is that a demon? A hyena? It looks like it. Yeah. Looks like a one skull. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Let's go. Never swam competitively. Swam in the bay for boxing and the Olympic pool for cardio. Yeah. You can imagine like a kid with undiagnosed ADHD just being really bored swimming lengths, like 16 lengths for warm-up. Which is what we used to do. It was really like, it was just a lot of like swimming up and down the pool before we started the real training. It was, yeah. So you could check out the Stygians. They are going to like kill us quite quickly because we don't have any points in agility or grit. A good place to get elephant hides if you need it, which you will need it. Right here. So the salamanders. I think this kind of direction. Grey ones up there. Cimmerians ahead. And a cage. It would be really nice to get somebody out that cage, but I just want to focus on sorcery right now. Or getting unfriended. So I think we're going the wrong direction. I think we should have gone past the elephants, actually. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Music is so good. Maybe we're going the right direction? I'm refreshing my memory here. The day you all start without me. 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, my friend. Yeah, we're in the right place. Yep, 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 yep. I hear them as well. There they are. Okay, let's get our friendos to safety. Like a homing beacon. Made my way here.
Don't make me hurt you, wanderer.
Look at that HP. Bedroll down. For the inevitable demise. Listen, lady.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Then don't. Excellent. Right. He will F us up, honestly. Gotta be careful. Okay, that should be enough. He should die from his injuries. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, hello, Min. How are you, lovely? Good to see you. Oh, look at that. Who's... Okay, that's just the after effects. So let's equip a Cimmerian gauntlet. That gives us 100 armor, 20 health. Instead of our 40 armor, 20 health. I don't need to drop that because we have so many friends to carry stuff for us. See what she dropped. Another set of gauntlets and some hardened steel arrows. We'll take those. Okay. So, let's get some salamanders. I've put down a bedroll. There's some flotsam here as well. Ah, this is the dead one. Ran right past him. So let's use a cleaver. Now, I don't have... What is it called? I don't have careful harvest. So we're just going to get the default amount of items. You can also fight the dragons as well, which is what I kind of prefer. There are some baby dragons. Maybe we could fight a baby dragon. Sit. So far, nothing. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Do-dum, do-dum. Do-dum, do-dum, do-dum. I love it here so much. Mm. I wonder if my Acaronian pick is more likely to give me volatile glands at this point. Let's deal with this lady. You're gonna drop me some good stuff, lady. Okay, I'll take some arrows. Let's try the pick. Sometimes the best tool is just... is better. Even if it's not the, like, the right type. Loads of fish here. Oh yeah, 20 volatile glands. That's all we needed. Right, let's keep going though, because we need more, like, the second level, don't we? Ba-dum. Do-do-do-do. Bum. I guess on the occasions where you do get that item, whatever rare item it is, you're going to get more of it the better quality the tool that you've got, I guess. Really. Da-da-dun, da-dun. So we'll get as many as we can anyway. Bum. Okay, let's heal through the poison. At least we're getting Ica. Which we need anyway. Oh. Level 29. Ba-dum. Should we use our stabby thing? assume we'll get like 20 again from another one. There's no drop, Baron Swindle. Where does it say drops? Doesn't say drops anywhere. Bum, bum, bum. Big snake. Don't want to fight you, friend. Yeah, there's a giveaway. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Yeah. There's no drops. Doo-doo. Oh my goodness. Oi! 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 Cheeky monkey. Thank you so much for the 27 months fighting air. Thank you very much. Welcome back, cheeky monkey. Put yourself in the corner. Hold on a second. Fighting eye to the corner, please. Fighting eye to the corner. This is outrageous. Oh, dear me. Ba-da-dum. Dude, it shots fired. I know. Cheeky monkey. Do 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 do. This is where we were like started our build on the previous playthrough. There's the red mother. There's a bebe. So let's go. Hi, friendo. These guys are kind of gross. Just don't look behind him. Wow, that bleed is very... There we go. It's better. Okay. Am I going to harvest you? You going to give us anything good? Thick hide. I'll take that. Let's fight the bebe. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I don't want to trigger the Crested Lacerta boss or the Red Mother boss. This guy should give us some dragon horns as well. Now, if I had some points in agility and like grit, a bit more in grit, instead of what we currently have, I would fight the Red Mother. Oi. I see you trying to bite me. Okay, we didn't get any volatile glands. We did get some dragon bones. And one dragon horn. So we got 20 of those. We probably have enough volatile glands, certainly for like the first one. I think we need like another stack, don't we? Let me just check. 15. Is that it? I think that's it. 15 volatile glands. Yeah. So we got what we needed. Then we need the fluid press. Then we need dragon horns. A lot of them. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's take these back. See how quickly we can get back. Ooh. You can take one end game dragon boss. I definitely can. He just took half my health. I definitely can take on the Red Mother, but not with the current spec that I have. Certainly not like while I'm feeling like hungry and tired and stuff like that. I can absolutely take it, and when we come back for the dragon horns, I'll take her on with daggers solo. But not right now, because I feel kind of like vague, like mentally and whatnot, because I'm hungry and tired and stuff like that. So there you go. Yep. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Okay, we need to kind of go in this. Ooh, hello. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. So I want to kind of progress the sorcery spells as much as possible. Bum, ba-dum, bum. And I want to actually make teleportatory stones. Go, people. Dun, dun, dun. Ah. It's so nice to see shellbacks. Do any of you, like, prefer Siptah to the Exiled Lands, I wonder? In a way that you're like, I play on this more. I wonder about that. I feel like Exiled Lands is like home to me. But I do miss Siptah sometimes. And while we were playing like the previous kind of playthrough, I was just like craving Siptah, really. Now, we've got that long swim. If we can go on land and avoid the swimming, it'll be a lot quicker. Fighting the Red Mother, but we were promised questionable but entertaining decisions. My decisions are never questionable. How dare you? Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, better swim. You like Siptah better now that you have it. Yeah. It is a cool map. I think it's probably nice in a group, to be honest. I feel like probably Siptah servers are probably just generally a bit more quiet, just on the whole. Maybe not community-wise, but... so I think it's probably a great map to play with friends. One of the biggest problems, though, when you kind of set off an adventure, like playing through Conan on whichever map, or any kind of survival game, is the problem with your friends getting bored before you do. And you're like, well, we haven't finished the map yet, or we haven't finished all the dungeons, or that kind of thing. There's always a bit of a gamble, isn't it, when you kind of invest in playing a game. Because I started playing this game with some friends, and they got sick of it. Well, something else new and shiny came out. And then that's when I started playing on officials. Da-da-dun, dun, dun. Da-da-dun. I wonder if there's any gold here. Yep, I see a chest. Gold. Fool's gold. Some shipwrecks. See the camel just like approaching. So, is there anything for me? You got any snacks for me? Gold. Okay, let's go. Hello, buddy. Hello. Bedtime for me. All right, Kevin. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I made the mistake of having like a light meal before I streamed, which is my first meal of the day. Though I think probably the biscuits are probably like will be in my bloodstream soon enough, I guess. But I'm the kind of person that if I leave it too long, I'm like, oh, useless. Let's take all the content of the Exiled Lands and the beauty of Siptah and smush them together. Yeah, that would be nice. Right. Oh, did we get a... Did I see a turtle? Sometimes there's turtles. Oh my god, look at my dagger's durability. That is some sad times. They're like... It's like the durability on like venom-infused daggers, isn't it? What have we got? Keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah, not much. I better save those for the Red Mother. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Yeah, we'll have to take on a world boss so we get some more legendaries. Some of the lighting is like questionable, isn't it? It like flickers in and out as you move through it. Okay. Back to the stream. Or river or whatever. Chocolate and caffeine biscuits. What are you talking about? Hello, Halamir. I had chocolate digestives, non-branded. I think Morrison's or something, question mark. Yes, and I'm drinking coffee. Oh. Don't think of a preference between Exiles and Siptah. Downloaded 3 new maps, took a break from being online. Shem. Yeah, I haven't tried Shem, actually. I haven't even tried Savage Wilds. I would have if I was on PC like earlier. If I had moved to PC from console earlier before I started streaming. Come on, Camel. You can totally get up there. The nice thing about Siptah, I think, for me, is just the graphics are so lovely. I think that's really one of the best things about it. And I think, you know, because the gameplay is different as well. Different, like, faults and whatnot. Ba-dum. Doo-doo-doo-dum-dum. Da-da-dum. So hopefully we have enough of the items we need to kind of get a few more levels in sorcery. And then I guess we'll head back and fight the big dragon for some dragon horns. Hello, kitty. Haha. Miss me. It is very colourful, yeah. Definitely. You love Enshrouded? Yeah. I love Enshrouded too. It's wonderful. Yeah, there's an update in Enshrouded hitting tomorrow which improves performance in the map when you open the map. Yep. I might do an Enshrouded stream this week because I was mentioning this at the beginning of the stream if you weren't here. Because I'd like to get all the build blocks because I want to do some building. Yepers. And I also want to do some side quests. I would quite like to 100% it. I don't have all the achievements. So I'd quite like to do that. But I've got more episodes of the Enshrouded series going up on YouTube if you're waiting for them. They will all be up there. It's like 25 altogether. So I think the most recent one on there is like 19 question mark, and I think it's just like 20 to come. I'll probably edit that after stream, perhaps. We'll see. Yeah, Enshrouded seems less buggy. Did you see, any of you been waiting for the game The Altars? I did tweet and put on Blue Sky today about how that's been delayed. It's supposed to be in released in Q1 this year. And they've delayed it to like later in the year, basically. Because they want to make sure it's right, basically. Which is good to hear, really, isn't it? Got a bit of a fast track up here. I'm glad we built by the water or on the water, so we could just kind of speed run up this stream. Because otherwise it's very hilly around this kind of area. It can kind of take ages. Is Enshrouded bigger? It definitely... So, to do all the content in Enshrouded... I mean, I did like 200 hours, I would say. Maybe a bit over 200 now. And I kind of really... How do I say? I missed out a bunch of like side stuff. Yeah, I think maybe Enshrouded is a bit bigger. I mean, It's hard for me to say, really, because I think with Enshrouded it's a bit more questy, isn't it? It kind of like, it's a bit more RPG. It really leads you through the game. Obviously, there's the journey system in this game as well, to kind of help new players, but where do we... Yep. The waterfall. Yeah, I think Enshrouded like took a lot longer than I expected, and I was really happy about that. It was great. Really good adventure. Conan, yeah, Conan is more player driven, definitely, yeah. But I really liked that Enshrouded was very kind of like quest driven, because it meant that I could kind of enjoy crafting and things like that, and I didn't really have to so much decide what to do. I could just kind of go through my quests. I found that really nice. I do really enjoy some kind of linear story with a survival game. I think it's wonderful. Big kind of like bonus. I agree, yeah. It's really good. I'm very much looking forward to like more content for that game. Absolutely. Dun, 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 dun. I like our little house. Right. Do we have what we need to level up? Let's put our camels outside. Imagine if I left one of them behind. I'd be like, well, that's it. You have to stay there now. Okay. Camel guards. I guess we'll give you back your purple lotus. Okay. Nope. I was trying to long press there. All right. So what do I need? Volatile glands. And I need a human arm. Shall we, people? Let me just click on my bed. Oh no, I had an accident that wasn't my fault. How will I ever recover from this? Oh, the humanity. Enshrouded's quests are breadcrumbs for exploring. Yeah, and you can find yourself in the middle of one just by exploring. I like that, yeah. Definitely. Okay. Oh no, there is a dead body in my house. I better be able to harvest my body. Is it in the chat? Where's my body? Okay. There we go. If in doubt, assume it's in textures. Beautiful. There you go. It's like nothing happened. Excellent. Somehow I have managed to acquire some human flesh. What am I missing? Spell page. Tome of Karak. What am I missing? Where's my craft button? Squirrel? Is it being buggy? Is that a silly question? Okay, now it's green. I don't know what that was about. Is it because we were over encumbered? Oh, it's a spa on Siptah. Wait, you want to play Conan? Only took 3 hours to remember to click on your bed. We clicked on it earlier, Tallest. We clicked on it before we went away. Before we went to Siptah. We were over encumbered, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we clicked on the bed before we left. We came back and clicked on it. But because I had placed a little bed that I picked up somewhere, I had undone it or whatever. removed the kind of connection. So the only thing we're missing now is spell page. And I think this is probably a good place to leave it here for today, friendos. Squeaky, what is wrong with you? Squeaky is having a personal crisis. Ethically sourced human flesh. I love that. Very ethically sourced. Okay, people. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. We were going to continue this series. I'll probably do another one of these this week. All right, friendos. See you soon. I'm going to go eat. I'm super hungry. Bye-bye.